Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome to day 22 of Vlogmas. How is everybody? Hope you're all okay. Excuse the state. Yeah, it's late. So today is Sunday. We went out for a really lovely meal with Ian's family. It was really nice. Food was really good. And we just had a really nice time. We got home, we watched some telly, I did some knitting. Ian went to bed because he's working tonight. He's not left yet, but he's I think he's going soonish. So I thought I would open my advents with you today. I have seen the Mouse Witch yarn just because it is late, and I have seen Mandy's video, but that doesn't bother me. Where if I had seen a few days in advance, I think that would spoil it more, where it's just one day and I had the option to not look, and I did. Anyway, I'm just going to put the lid on these stitch markers because I don't want them to go flying. So shall we start with tea to begin with? So today we've got a little dog. I don't know if this will represent anything. I have got all the lights on because I was sitting with just the lamps on, but now I've put the big light on because I'm filming. Anyway, so today's tea is Darjeeling Earl Grey. So that is today's tea. It is most Earl Greys use poor quality base tea and load of bergamot flavouring, which is like palming yourself off as landed gentry when all you own is a Barber jacket. We use the finest Darjeeling from the foothills of the Himalayas and add the zesty citrus, bergamot and lime flavours of the Mediterranean to create something altogether more elegant. The blue cornflowers, well, they just look so pretty. I have got lots of tea. I've not had a tea every single day, so I have got a few that I'm gonna have between Christmas and New Year. I did have the apple and cinnamon tea. Was that yesterday? I think so, because I don't think I mentioned it in yesterday's vlog. Oh my god, that was so good. That was really nice. I really enjoyed it. I really like apple and cinnamon. I like sort of, you know, when you get an apple pie and it's like quite cinnamony with the apple, I like that. But I don't like apple turnovers. If you don't know what an apple turnover is, it's like a pastry. Basically, it's a square piece of pastry that they put the filling in, which is apple, I think maybe cinnamon, I'm not sure. And then they fold it in half, so it's like a big triangle, and that is an apple turnover. So they turn it over. I don't know. So today's Mouse Witch yarn, we are in a harbour today, and what that harbour is called, I can't remember off the top of my head, so I'm going to get a piece of paper. I haven't worked on that at all. We are in Tenby Harbour. I don't know why I'm showing you that. Let's see the picture now. I have seen the yarn, but I'm trying to get the picture out first. Just seeing this picture and then seeing, remembering Mandy's vlog. So this is the picture. And Mandy said that it reminds her of a children's show, which as soon as Mandy showed the picture, it just came into my head, and the song came into my head, and it is What's the Story, Balamori, Wouldn't You Like to Know? I don't know the rest of the words, but that's the song. Sorry Mandy, if that's going to give you an earworm. Anyway, so this is the beautiful yarn. So Mandy said that she tried to get a lot of the colours of the buildings as well as the sky. So we've got like the dark pink, the light pink, the yellow, there's pops of purple in here, like, oh wow, look, purple speckles, because that's the colour of all the buildings. I absolutely love this. And full skein maybe, Mandy? Yes, it's lovely. It's so pretty. I want to unravel it because I want to see what it's like. Look, how amazing is this? That blue is lovely. And then, oh, look at them speckles. And then, like me holding it up like this, you can't see the speckles that are on that side. Oh, it's so nice. Right, so that is the yarn. I'm going to show you the socks that I've been knitting on. So we went to pick Ian's sister up today because her partner was working. He works with Ian, but Ian is rostered on nights and Wayne is on days. So we was going out for something to eat in the day, obviously. So he wouldn't have been able to get back in time to go and get Ian's sister and the boys. So Ian said, well, I'll come and pick you up and then Wayne can just meet us there. And that's what we did. So on the way to picking Ian's sister up, it's about half an hour, 40 minutes away, depending on traffic and stuff. And I managed to finish a sock. So this is the sock that I'm knitting for Jo, or Jodie, Ian's niece. And I showed you yesterday, sorry, I'm trying to get it into the sock shape. I said yesterday that I decided to put this colour in for the heel. I didn't do it for the toe because I was probably about here when we left, and I knit the whole thing, including the toe, while we was driving to go and get Ian's sister and on the way to the restaurant. So on the way to get Ian's sister and the boys, I was knitting, and then on the way to the restaurant I was knitting, and literally just before we got there, a couple of minutes before, I actually finished the toe. I didn't Kitchener it, I did that when I got home. And yeah, so this is the finished sock. And then when I got home, I did that, and I thought to myself, right, I'll cast on for the second sock and I will do the rib. And then while I was doing the rib, I was like, no, I'll do the rib and the 20 rows that I need for the leg. And then once I've done that, I'm going to work a little bit on my cross stitch because it's Sunday, and I did say before that I want to do a little bit of my cross stitch on a Sunday. However, I sat here and closed my eyes. So I did the rib. I'd done about 5 rounds of the leg. Ian had already gone to bed, and I was like, I put YouTube on and I was watching Sharon from the Knitting Project. And the next thing I knew, I was waking up with the voice of Mandy. So obviously YouTube had decided to play Mandy's video next after Sharon. I think I had closed my eyes for probably about 20-30 minutes. So yeah, and I was leaning on my cushion, I was leaning back, a very comfortable cushion. I love it. So yeah, that's what happened. And then I thought to myself, do you know what, I just want to get a majority of this sock done. So I've now got this much, and I've already got the heel in, so I'm pleased to say that this is now on its way to the toe. Well, I say on its way, it's got about 17 rounds of foot. I need to do 60. Jodie's got the same size feet as me, so I just knit the same size socks. So yeah, this is hopefully going to be done tomorrow. I'm going to get my hair done tomorrow, and normally I'm there for a few hours, and then yeah, I need to go and possibly go and get some hair dye in the morning. I've got to be there at 2, so I could probably get a couple of rounds of this done early morning if I'm awake early enough. So yeah, but I am really liking this yarn. I'm not sure whether Jodie will like it. I'm hoping that she will, and it's got the blue and stuff, but I really like it, so I'm planning on using this yarn and the mini, hopefully, if there's enough. There should be. Yeah, there's definitely plenty there to do heels again, possibly toes, I'm not sure, for myself, because I really like this yarn, and I think like with jeans and trainers it will go quite nicely. Anyway, so that is that. I haven't worked anything on my anthology, and I'm gonna probably catch up with that between Christmas and New Year. The other thing as well is I'm going to finish my vlogmas on the 24th, and what I might do is I was thinking of doing the 12 days of cast on, the 12 days of cast on, is that what it's called? I can't remember now. You start on Christmas Eve, I think, and you do it for 12 days. You cast on something new every day. Well, for one, I've got no business casting on 12 things at all. So I've got a few things that I do want to cast on, and one of them things I've got as a Christmas present. I've got the yarn as a Christmas present, and there's another couple of things that I've got, and the patterns are already in my library, that between Christmas and New Year I might decide to cast on. I'm not sure. I have got 2 slots available, so I've only got 10 whips at the moment. That's not including my muscle bra, my cozy memory blanket, or socks. They're 3 whips that are probably always going to be there, so I'm not counting them as my main whips. So I've got 2 slots available. I definitely want to cast on the Haunted Hill blanket, and that's going to be a long-term project, I think, depending on how well I get stuck into it. I am going to go back onto my weekly rotation, or weekly dice rolling project thing, and there is a couple of cross stitches that I want to start as well. So I've got this one up here, the Malta one. I've also got a skull one that I showed you, and I've also bought a pattern for a poppy cross stitch, and I thought that would be quite a nice one for my mum, because she bought, I don't know if anyone remembers, in England maybe, that the Tower of London, they had a poppy display, and they were thousands of ceramic poppies that were put in the gardens and down the building and everything. And after the display was done, they sold off the poppies, and my mum actually bought one. It comes with a card, Not sure if it came in a vase or my mum bought a vase for it. It's like a long, anyway, it's a long stem with the poppy on the top. And the pattern that I bought is, I thought it was really nice. Let me see if I can quickly get a pattern, a picture. I bought it from Etsy. No. It's probably going to take me quite a while. I was thinking, I was being very ambitious, and I was thinking, oh, maybe I could get it ready for when, for my mum's birthday, which is the 10th of February. It's very soon, and for a cross stitch that is probably very ambitious, because she's coming over for her birthday. My mum and dad are coming over, and then we're going to her a week after they go back. It just worked out that is how the Ian's worked out, that he could take time off and that. So I've got a picture here, and I just thought this would be quite nice in a frame next to the poppy. I don't know how big this is going to be. I haven't really worked that out either. But this is what I have bought. It's just the pattern, and I have looked at it. I have downloaded the PDF, and it does look really good. There's 29 colours in it, I think. So I think that is what sort of makes it really lifelike, with all the different colours and stuff. So yeah, that is another one that I want to cast on and get kitted up. I think I've got the fabric for this. 14 count. Yeah. So, oh, it says it's 14 inch, which is not massive. 2000 by 2000 stitches, around 14 inch and 14 count Ada. But I have watched a video of how you can work out a better size, or like if I wanted to do it on 18 count, you can work out like how many stitches that is, divide that by the 18, and it will come up how many inches it is. It's a little bit like a tension square, basically. So I'm going to look into that. I think that what I'm working on is 14 count. I'm sure it is. I can't actually remember. I'm sure the material was from, oh, I don't even think it was from Temu actually, because I did buy some material from Temu and it was as stiff as a board. But once it's in a frame, you want it stiff anyway. And once it's like, if you want it as a picture in a frame, it's not bad. It's if you want to manipulate it like into a cushion or something else. Anyway, right, that's enough about that. So yeah, that's another thing that I want to cast on. So that's two things, not cast on, like get kitted up. So that's 2 cross stitch plus that one. So you remember in my book, I had my little trusty laminate thing. I have redesigned this a little bit. So I had I'll just show you. On here is all of my whips, my main whips. And then down here I had my socks, my muscle bra and my cozy memory blanket. Now I don't need those written down because I just pick them up as and when I want to work on them. So I have now changed that to cross stitch. And what I'm going to do is when I roll the dice for my knitting, I'm going to roll a dice for the cross stitch as well. So a bit like what Tonya did, or is still doing, like after Advent and stuff, is she rolls the dice, but she has 2 dice. So one tells her what cubby that she needs to go to, and the other one tells her whether that will be project 1 or project 2. So I will have 2 dice. I will have one for all of my main whips, my knitting crochet whips, and then I'll have one for my cross stitch whips as well. And then again on the back, that is just all the stuff that I want to cast on. So I have got quite a few of these things in my library that I could cast on, like, but it's getting the needles, the yarn and stuff like that. So yeah, I've also got some plans for next year, which I will probably talk more in depth in January, or maybe in like the vlog, because I'm going to weekly vlog between Christmas and New Year, I think, or just pick up the camera every now and again. But next year in September, I am going to be the big 40. I'm going to be 40 next year, which is just crazy. I don't feel 40. I don't feel, well, I'm not 40 yet. I've only just turned 39, but I don't even feel 39. So in our little group, we was talking about what I should do for the year of my 40th birthday. And I think it's been decided more by others than me that I should cast on 40 things in the year 2025. Now, they don't have to be finished objects, they just have to be new cast-ons. So yeah, I have looked to see how many projects I've finished this year so far, and it is, I can't remember the number, but it's over 50. So I feel like I've got a bit of a chance, because I can cast on socks once a month. I can also cast on a dishcloth, because I am part of the kitchen sink shop email monthly thing. That's 24 already. So who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But more details on that will come. Like, I've just told you roughly what's going to happen. So if anyone else wants to join in with that, or got any other ideas for me to celebrate the year 2025 of me becoming 40, let me know. I'm excited. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I shall see you tomorrow for day 23. We've got 2 days left. Bye guys.